Hello everybody, Maria from BeFabBeYou, your health and wellness and fitness coach. Hallelujah, I'm doing this a little earlier today. Isn't that better? I think so. Well, today is 25 out of 30 of my Facebook Live challenge. And I'm here in my living room, my sunroom, and I love this room actually. Although I have a TV here, I don't have a cable anymore. But you know, saving me a bunch of money. And so I can allocate time to the things that matter the most too. Although I wasn't watching too much TV, but now I watch even less, which is great. So today the topic that I would like to talk about is, actually I woke up thinking about it, and I was going to talk about it this morning, but then I said, no, I'll talk it tonight. And then I was working, and I've been kind of, you know, overwhelmed a little bit with things, and I said, you know, I got to stop over here, and because I couldn't get things done, I was not productive, my mind was going everywhere, and actually I went to a sauna and stayed there for a few, I don't know, 20-30 minutes or something like that. But I was listening to a few recordings of kind of motivation kind of talks and things like that, and then brought me back to this morning. And the topic I want to talk about is zest for life and motivation and passion. And you know, I don't know. Do you sometimes meet people and you wish that you could just actually grab that person and shake it and say, like, what's wrong with you? Where have you been? And where are you going? You know, I do meet that, and I'm intrigued to understand what's going on with them. You know, there's, besides, you know, health and wellness, and a lot of times it is their health that is actually causing them to behave that way. And it's so the question is, what led them to get to that point, right? To let the health go upside down, that they're not living anymore. They're just being like freaking robots. And you see, my whole thing about doing what I'm doing is really to lift people's energy and productivity and focus. And not to say that I'm 100% energetic, not 100% focused and productive. No, I do have my times of overwhelmed, and then I catch back, okay, how do I get back to, you know, to being centered and all that. And but you know, I feel like, you know, I always have this thing. One of the things that led me to become a health coach is, okay, where I was going to be when I'm a 70 and 80. But also I thought a lot about, okay, if I have 30 seconds before I die to think, you know, I have some cognitive health there. You know, what do I want to, you know, what kind of questions am I going to ask myself that I want to answer with kind of, yes, it's okay to go, you know. It doesn't matter if it is tomorrow, if it is 10 years from now, whatever that is, it doesn't matter. But the questions that pop to me are that I would ask myself, and it says, did I live life to the fullest? You know, do I have any regrets? You know, and did I help people? I was a good friend. I was a good person in the world that really people, you know, are gonna say, wow, yeah, she was great, you know, she left a legacy. So those are kind of questions that, you know, I kind of wanted to ask myself. And if it is time for me to go, so be it. But I want to be happy with my own answers. And I truly think for us, whatever the question is, so first of all, I invite you to ask those questions. If you're right there, about to die, you know, what kind of questions about your life would you be asking you? And if the answers today, if you were to die, you know, right now, they're not happy, and I said, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to stay frozen, or are you going to take action? Because nothing, absolutely nothing is going to change unless we take action. And you can tell that I'm very passionate about this, because it takes effort, and it takes commitment, and it takes drive to get there. But we have to envision that day, today. I don't care how old are you. You know, if you're listening to this and you're 19 years old, I don't care. If you're 30, if you're 60, if you're 70, you're not dead, right? So every day is an opportunity for us to grow and to help other people. When we help other people, we also feel better. You know, feel more encouraged, you know. So, you know, sometimes I get those eyes, you know, of people, because I'm 43 and I'm still single. And I get those eyes that said, why the hell are you still single, kind of thing, you know? And let me tell you, there are many reasons, but one of them that is very key to me is people's passion for life and to do something that they really like. Oh my God, this is awesome, this is amazing, and I want to do this all the time, okay? And I find a lack of that in many men who I meet. I mean, it's just like you talk about the football. I'm not saying there is anything wrong with football, folks. It's not my cup of tea, okay? But it's spent on the alcohol. Certain alcohol is okay sometimes, you know. I'm not criticizing here the alcohol or the football or any of those things that I'm about to say. But it becomes a society that you have to know about the sport, you have to be drinking, you have to be getting maybe a little, the alcohol becomes something to forget about your day, what you really want in life, because what you really want maybe requires some work to do. And then you fall into the snowball, and the passion for life and for something that you wanted at some point is forgotten. And then Monday starts and you go to work and you do the thing. Hopefully you love what you do at work. And then, okay, night comes and, you know, you do whatever. And then and you continue to do this. But then when you ask, you know, one of the first questions that when I was dating, I haven't gone out dating much lately, but, you know, I said, so what are you passionate about? They have to think about it. They're sitting there looking at me like, well, I like to do this. And I said, no, I'm not asking you what you like to do. What do you really, you know, love doing it? You know? And I think that we forgot to give ourselves, you know, the time to be, I don't know, to be with ourselves and feel again, you know. And our health is a big component of that, okay? The lack of energy to pursue, it makes us overwhelmed at times, right? So when, you know, when you think about, you know, life, what is truly important, I really think that the health is the foundation. And meeting one guy wanted, you know, he says, oh, the most important thing is love. And I said, okay. He couldn't understand why I believed that health was. And I said, let me ask you this, how do you express love? And he says, well, love for my wife. And I said, how do you express love? Well, you know, I like to do things. I envision doing that. I say, you see, you're talking about actions. You're talking about getting out and doing things with your wife, with your kids and all that kind of stuff, right? So, and I said, if you don't have the health to do those things, you're not going to be able to express love, right? Hey, Maria. And I said, so health is necessity, is essential for you to be able to express love, okay? And could be love for doing activity, could be love to be caressing your wife or husband, could be, you know, love for playing a sport, could be love for anything. I don't care what it is, to pet your dog, to take your dog for a walk, for your grandchildren, you know? I don't know, to get out, be able to walk out of your house and look at the sun and open your mouth and your arms and say, oh my God, this is amazing, right? To go to the beach, you know, at 85, 75, 90, to be able to do those things. We need health to do this, folks. This shit doesn't happen like this by eating crap and drinking crap. It doesn't. Not getting sleep, not finding ways to, you know, to release this stress, right? By not having fun. And fun is defined in multiple ways. I don't have to go and all night long dancing, although I love dancing to have fun, but I can watch a few things, you know, I can manage. So I am just begging you, okay, to think about that, what is truly important to you, those moments before you are about to die. What are the questions that are really going to make you say, yes, I live this life, you know? What is life to you? And if you're not living this, you're not feeling like you can answer and die right now, you know, answering those in a positive way, I would invite you to take action, all right? And if you feel like you're dragging your feet, right? Then you say, why am I dragging my feet? Ask the question, why? Right? And most like, oh, I don't have the energy. So why don't you have the energy? right? Could be imbalances, right? From your nutrition, could be poor sleep, could be too much stress that is, it's devastating your body, right? Could be, I don't know, could be your mindset that you can't do, you shouldn't do, all those things, right? Well, I'm not good enough or whatever. Tomorrow, there's no tomorrow, live right now. What can you do right now? All right? So, and if you need help, this is a sign of strength. Get help, from your family, friend, a professional, I don't care what it is. But if you dig deep, I'm 100% convinced it's coming from your health, okay? From your stress, from your sleep, from your nutrition, from exercise, from your mindset, values, goals. They might not be congruent. You might not be congruent with yourself, with what you want and what really you're doing, right? So you're not attracting, the energy is not positive. And, could be all those things, all those lifestyle areas that I mentioned, they are going to influence and impact our digestive system, our blood sugar, which I talk all the time. That's mostly what I've been talking about here, habits that is going to improve your blood sugar, right? And then your adrenals, your thyroid, your sex hormones, your organs, those are the things. I'm 100% convinced that if you keep asking the question why, you are maybe not living life to the fullest, not following your passion, or have not even allowed yourself to get to those questions or answers, it is health. And don't tell me that you don't have the time, because we make the time. I make the time to every single thing that I decide to do. We all have the same 24 hours a day. It's your choice, my choice to do whatever. It's my choice to be here right now with you, right? Or with this camera. I know somebody's watching, I'm not sure who, but it's great. So thanks for watching. I think it's Maria. Hey Maria, still there. Thanks for watching. So anyway, that's my message today. Okay, it's about living life to the fullest and doing what is in your ability. Make the choice to live this with a legacy behind you, and get the help if you need the help to do, get the support, get the accountability, get whatever. Take action. Take that freaking step. And it's the beginning of the new year's coming in, and if you need that, so be it. It's always good, a new number, right? I don't care what it is. Could be you wake up in the morning and you say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm gonna go. Or you can turn around and say, oh my God, let's go. Or maybe not in 5 minutes, So make a decision, think about it, make a decision, write it down. I don't care what you gotta do, right? But normally it's taking from here, all right, to a piece of paper. That's the first step in getting really real with yourself. I had to do this. I walk my clients to do that too. And it's a tough journey. But it's the journey that is going to open ourselves to opportunities that are amazing. And I have to check in with myself every day too. No perfect here, Everybody's a human and we have ups and downs. I'm doing the best I can to apply the knowledge, that I've learned, the commitment, that I have to minimize these ups and downs, right? So I can be present for those who are seeking, who need the help. And I'm a good match to help them, okay? Because I want to bring the energy that they need. I want to be there for them and their partner in their journey, right? And I seek my partners too. So take the action, find out what it is. And if you don't know how to find it out, get help for that too. But the thing is, find the root cause of this, imbalance, why you're not where you want, okay? So that's my message today, and I hope this spikes some kind of, thought in you, and make you kind of go to bed, and either in the morning before you go to bed, you grab your little journal and start writing those things down, because you're going to feel how liberating it is. And if there is anything I can help you with, please leave a comment, call me, email me, and I'll be glad to help. All right? Until then, I'll see you tomorrow and have a great night. Bye-bye and thanks for watching. Bye.